popping, y'all? It's your girl Fiance back again with another video. Y'all haven't seen me in a long time, and I don't really know that I care that much, but I'm here, and that's all that matters. Okay, so also forgive me if I'm squinting. I literally just took my glasses off because I knew that the reflector thing was going to mess up with the lens. So yeah, your girl can't see right now, so there's that. All right, so let's get into it. I don't want to waste any more time. We are about to talk about the After the Altar Love is Blind, okay? My initial thoughts was that everybody in this season was fake, and I stand by that still. There's nothing really too much different, but I will speak on it because that's just what I'm about to do. Wait, so the first people that I want to talk about is the people that were never really giving to me in the first place. We are going to talk about Sal and Mallory, and also Jesse, Sal's new boo. So my first thoughts was Sal and Jesse's relationship is very much so giving fun. It's giving we're here for a good time. Nothing in the relationship really seems real to me. And the fact that Jesse went up to Mal after Sal had talked to her and was like, oh, I was never worried about you. You know, it happened so long ago. Mind you, all of this is in the course of a year, so it's not really that long ago. You were on a show, engaged, and then not engaged, and it was all public. That's not long enough for you to be like, oh, I wasn't worried about you. Like, you went over there to basically size that girl up, and whole time, Mallory was not speaking to either one of them. Now, the situation ended up something that Sal was keeping to himself, talking about some, I'm done protecting Mallory or whatever. Apparently, Mallory was with some other guy during their relationship, and that didn't come out during the season. I don't know how true it is. Everything that they say kind of seems like a joke to me. So, maybe she was, maybe she wasn't. I don't know. And the fact that Sal was so ready and willing to propose to messy Jesse is kind of like, you're giving simp to me. Like, he went to that party fully knowing that nobody knew about his relationship, and I think he wanted it to be like a aha in your face type stuff to Mallory. And I don't necessarily know that it was. She was saddened by the situation because the situation as a whole is kind of terrible, to be engaged to someone and then, like, you know, break up. But whatever. That whole situation was I also think that Sal's sisters, at first I kind of liked them, but now I'm starting to see that they are his enablers. They don't really tell him straight up how it is. They kind of make him feel good about all of the decisions that he's making, regardless if they're not the best ones. I don't think that him and Jesse should get married. I don't know what their relationship is now, and truthfully speaking, I don't have it in me to look up how they're doing because I don't really care. So moving on, the next people I want to talk about is Nick and Danielle. Didn't like them together from the jump. Don't really know how their relationship even furthered itself. Nick gives me one of the girls. If you know what that means, he's giving one of the girls. Every time I hear this man talk, I'm like, only thing he's there for is the tea. Like, as soon as he's talking to people, he's just like, oh, so what is your business, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sorry, I changed my voice like that. Maybe that's offensive, but I really don't care because he talks just like that. Like, he was more in depth with the drama than his wife was. And, like, I don't know why that relationship didn't work out. You don't really get too much of insight or have really an idea of why their relationship didn't end up working out. Honestly, I feel like he was using Danielle as a beard. And these are just opinions. I don't know how many of y'all thought that Nick was one of the girls, but I definitely do. Nothing about him is giving me, like, manly, and maybe these are stereotypes, but he's so clean. He's all about the drama. He seems like kind of put together sometimes, and, like, I don't know, just he gives stereotypical vibes, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm trying to keep it PC for whatever, but The next people I want to talk about is Deepti and Kyle. Everybody's shipping them together. They're shipping themselves together. It's not saying that I don't want them to be together, but they're not really, it's not special. Something about it is not special to me. They seem like they really like each other, but something about Deepti seems to be holding her back from being with Kyle. And her thing is that she wants next level. She wants to be, you know, get married and that type of stuff. Like, she's not dating just to date. She's dating to be married, which is 100% fine. People do that. I think that she doesn't really see that in Kyle. She keeps saying, oh, I don't want to ruin our friendship and blah, blah, blah. But I don't, something about it is just seeming a little bit off to me. I can't really put my finger on it, but it's not there. It's just not there. I don't know. It's just off. Something is off. I don't know what it is. If anybody else feels the same, please comment down below. But it's like they're like forcing them on us. Like, oh, Deepti and Kyle forever. And I'm just like, do they even like each other for real? Like, it's, I don't know. They just seem like friends who happen to like maybe hook up or something. I don't know. So let's talk about Natalie, Shane, and Ayanna. I just feel like Shane is a joke. He keeps pressing the situation, like making it worse than what it is. And nobody's focusing on the Shane aspect of the situation. It's more so, oh, Shayna and Natalie don't like each other. That has nothing to do with it. All of this is Shane. He's like, oh, I wanted to be with Natalie and I wanted to pursue it, but she just doesn't trust me. Then later on, Natalie comes out, well, I saw some inappropriate messages between Shayna and Shane. And when Shayna and Shane came together, they didn't necessarily deny that they were messaging each other, but they were like, oh, it was harmless. It was blah, blah, blah. But to me, if I went through what I went through with Shayna, don't speak to her, period. Now, some people may be like, oh, you're being insecure or controlling or whatever. Shayna publicly humiliated her, and then your first idea was, let's follow each other on Instagram and reply to each other's stories and be all buddy-buddy in the corner during group hangouts and stuff like. It doesn't matter if only thing she said was hello and you replied hello with a smiley face. That's inappropriate to me, because why are you speaking to somebody who did me so wrong and you're just okay with it? No. So I do believe that parts of Natalie is victim-y. Like, she likes the attention of being sad for herself and other people being sad for her. So I will give them that, but I just feel like their relationship is inappropriate. And whatever little relationship that Shayna has going on with Sergey, I don't know what that man's name is, Gustavo, I don't know what his name is, but he just gives yes man to me. Everything about him was cringy. Like, ugh. Like, I think she wanted him around to be like, yeah, you know, I'm doing well. And honestly, I think Natalie was being a hater in the cut. She saw that Shayna was happy, she got engaged, whatever. And I feel like some parts of Natalie was like, you run my relationship and yet you're about to come to this party and be happy. So I think Natalie was kind of being a Debbie Downer in that situation. Like, have fun at the party, girl. Do not be trying to bring other people's mood down simply because, you know, you don't think Shayna deserves happiness or whatever. So I didn't really like that, but the whole situation was a mess. Also, like I said, I genuinely do not like Shayna's boyfriend, husband, whatever he is to her now. I just, people are like, oh, you know, you have to be secure and you have to blah, blah, blah. Like, her and Shane are sipping mimosas in her new boyfriend's restaurant or whatever, and I'm just like, that's why I said he's giving yes man to me. Their relationship played out on TV and you're telling me you didn't watch it? You didn't see what your girl was doing on TV? Trying to get this man from somebody else? You're cool with them sipping mimosas in your restaurant? That's why I said he's a total yes man. Like, Nobody, male or female, would be okay with that. Like, it's just giving weird. It really is. Also, another thing that really concerned me was the fact that Danielle even went to Shayna during the party and mentioned the alleged messages between Shayna and Shane. And after Natalie was definitely like, I'm not going to say anything about it. Like, why do that? You and your man are like giving, for what? For what? Like, that's all y'all do is go around and spread stuff or try and get people's information so you can go talk about it. What was the purpose of you being oh so bestie with Natalie, but then telling her nemesis about her, oh, well, yeah, Natalie told me that. I would not trust you. No, you're not a good friend. So, the last couple that we're going to talk about, Jarrett and Ayanna. I think that they still have potential to be together. I actually keep up with those two. I think out of the whole cast, those are the only two that I follow. And I think that there's still hope there for some reason. They haven't actually filed for divorce because Ayanna said that it's expensive, but they are separating or whatever. I do genuinely believe that Jarrett has a lot of growing up to do as far as him going out and not really focusing on his wife. Mind you, it's only been a year. I'm not saying put up with just, trash or whatever, but I think that is something that can be worked on. I'm not saying that I know the details of their relationship, but if that's the reason that they are no longer together, I genuinely believe that there is hope in that situation. Ayanna, to me, she's been hurt a lot, and I think she takes that hurt that she has from other places and just dips immediately. To me, Ayanna gives impatient, not saying that she has to wait around for him to actually realize or anything or take her for granted. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that it's just hit a year. They say that like the first 2 to 5 years are always the hardest in a marriage, and they literally got married within 3 weeks of knowing each other. I feel like you should allow yourself that time to get to know each other and date each other, learn each other's likes, dislikes, and pet peeves about each other, and during this time, because like I said, you didn't have the time to know each other. You didn't have the time to fully grasp each other's personalities. You just went somewhere on a show and were like, yeah, I'm ready for marriage. You can be 100% ready for marriage, but marriage is a growing process. And I feel like they didn't have that time to grow because, like I said, Ayanna's impatient, and Jarrett, yes, although he was ready for marriage, he was still a little young-minded. But you grow together, and that's how that works. That's why I feel like they have potential and may come back together later on. I'll be really sad if they don't. But, if they don't, they learn from this. They both say that they're still, they still want that. And I really do hope that it's with each other because I think that they do work well together, but they need time to grow and develop into the people that they are together and not they came in just being themselves and not really meshing that. And then they found the things that they didn't like about each other, or mostly it seemed like what Ayanna didn't like because Jarrett didn't really seem like he had anything negative to say about her. And like I said, Ayanna's been through a lot of past heartbreaks, traumas, whatever. And so she instantly seen something that she didn't like and was like, oh, I need to go. I think her instinct is to run. And to her, maybe it seems like she was there for a long time. But it literally just hit a year. So hopefully they can work that out. But all in all, I still give this season a 2 out of 10. I really would have liked to see some Shake content because the man was right the entire time. Everybody in the cast is fake. They are. Not necessarily Jarrett and Ayanna, but everybody else is giving very... they went in there for the wrong reasons. I don't know. Hopefully season 3 has some redemption. I personally don't even know if I want to watch it, but I will let you guys know. And thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video was quick and concise because I had a few quick points because I really didn't even want to watch it, but you know, gotta be committed. So yes, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next time.